Hola, I am Serena Arai-chan, your resident dealer from PNGTuber, and welcome to what you probably thought was going to be Moe Nuzlocke, but I've already mentioned on my socials before how I think it was two times. I think it was 2 times since I've
Three?
3 times. I think yeah, definitely 3 times that I went through attempted the Nuzlocke run, and after getting up to Surge and having bad luck, I just kind of felt like I just kind of felt like I had some burnout after Pokemon. So I will intend to go back to Moemon in the future, but it will be more of a casual run than anything. So I'm really sorry for that. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience thing.
Don't apologize. It's all good.
With that being said, though, here's what I have for our Sunday adventure for the time being instead. Blah!
What?
Blah!
Blah.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't pause my totally legit NES system.
I am a
Also-
Sherry, by the way. I shall be quiet because, well, strep sucks. That's it.
Flashing
I
light.
am a Zen. Ba 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 ba.
And I am a shark. Yes, those three letters are what you think it is. This is an SNK game. And this is before Fatal Fury came out, so it's gonna be really interesting this time around.
Welcome to Link to the Past before Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Now,
And also we have a Perry shoe here.
Petty-chan. Now, before I basically gush about Crystalis, the lore that you need to know about this world and the game is that if anyone is familiar with the infamous Y2K incident, well, not much of an incident, more like people freaking out. Basically, before the year 2000 even hit, people were freaking out over if machines were gonna go haywire and shit. And so this game is pretty much what it would be like if that incident came through, judging by the intro that all of you saw. Now we're gonna input our name.
So this is like a parallel universe where essentially the events of Y2K came to be, and the fears of some people ultimately came true.
Goobus.
Actually,
Oh my god.
I am not gonna name him Goobus, but I do have something more craftier.
Aw.
Which is... Rozzy?
Okay. Rothy.
Fozzie.
Rozzy Fozzie.
Why, Rozzy?
Rozzy Fozzie. Oh, come on.
By Rosa
Come
Marie
on.
from Little Goody Two Shoes.
Oh, I got it. Our favorite raspberry.
After being
Oh,
devoured
no.
by a demon goat and his friend, Rosa Marine finds herself awakened in a strange new, well, not so much new, but a world.
This must have been Fatalies.
The world.
Yeah.
World.
Word. I remember
Yeah.
watching the shit out of that
Me
as a
too.
kid.
Yeah. I watched it as well. It would have been one of my favorite PBS kids shows. I used to have a DVD. I used to have 2 DVD sets of it.
Now, I will preface and say too, I really like this game a lot. When it comes to mind regarding what's the most video game ever, my answer will definitely be this game because It is the most video gamey game I've ever played. And as I mentioned too, it's also linked to the past before Link to the Past for reasons that I will get into once we get into the gameplay. For now, we're in the village of Leaf, just chatting with people.
If this is the video game of all time, you're saying you're going to Crystalis all over the place?
It'll be very beautiful.
Okay, Jay. Okay, Jay.
I'm not cleaning that up. I'm sure he isn't either, because she's sick.
And there we got a sword to protect her.
Rip.
Well, even if I wasn't sick, I wouldn't be laughing at that, but...
Clean. At least let me clean.
There we go.
At least let me be the one to clean.
Start, because we have start to pretty much open up everything.
The Sword of Wind.
Then we have select to pretty much open up a separate menu.
I'm surprised that even for an NES game, everything just moves so smoothly.
That's SNK for you. We will need to come back later. Because we don't have any money, as you can see.
And to think that SNK will later make a game about a blind guy beating up people while also eating hamburgers.
Oh, we already have money. Actually, how much does the armor cost in the game?
I think one of them cost it like 100 and the other one's 80.
Other one
So you gotta take your pick.
Alright, we'll come back later. For now,
Show me your moves!
I will show you moves, don't worry. Let's go!
I do have some very fun facts that I want to share for this.
Hey?
Like, how...
Hey, Hawk. Heyo.
Alright. Heyo, Hawk. Like, how even though Crystalis is what's called in the American version, in Japan, it's called by a different name. Godslayer, or Godslayer Haruka Tenku no Sonata.
That sounds cool! What the fuck? Why did they use that?
I don't know.
I mean, in all fairness, Crystalis does sound just as cool, but I can
Yeah?
I can understand why you would think that way.
I can plus I
This
can
is coming
also
from me, an SMT player.
plus I can also
The
understand
Japanese
the
tend to
reason. Sorry, go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, the Japanese tend to be kind of verbose in their titles, so I could also see that.
Also because of the fact, like, you don't really slay much of a god in this game too. And the main element of the game does involve the aforementioned Crystalis though.
But we do slay dogs, apparently.
No, they're tiger. I don't know what these are. I think they're tiger.
I think these are supposed to be tigers.
I mean, the intro of the game did say Y2K caused these animals to become mutated.
Damn, so we live in a future where people become angrier versions of Tony the Tiger.
And slime.
Oh no.
I don't know how you could get slime's a mutation.
I'm not a mutation, I'm a Zen.
No, you're all not. You're Natch and Rally.
Natch and Rally? What?
Natch and Rally.
A robbery thing.
Wow.
How are you, Hawk? Hawk, how are you?
I'm a little tired.
Good pet for you.
Hi, tired. I'm Slime.
Hi, Slime and Bird.
Hi, Bird. I'm Shock.
I'm Shu.
Hi, Shu.
Hi, Shu.
Believe it or not, besides my throat kind of being a pain in the ass, I do feel like I have a bit more energy.
That's what it sounds like.
That's good.
I think the antibiotics are working.
Yeah, unfortunately, the throat thing still sucks, but from what I've heard, that's one of the last things to go.
I'll tell you another thing that I've read about strep throat. Having strep throat is like pretty much trying to swallow spaghetti, but it's made out of spikes and barbed wire.
I liken it to shards of glass in your throat. That's what it feels like to me.
You also use knives.
Yes, knives too. It's not fun. I want to enjoy tasting things. Tasting things is good.
Don't worry, Shuri. We'll take you to Applebee's once you're better.
I don't know, she deserves more than Applebee's, to be honest. We're taking her to Chili's.
Ooh.
Ow.
Chili's.
Oh no! Shuri!
I didn't hurt that much. It was more of a tickle.
I gotta be careful.
Wait, I think I just realized the oxymoron. Shuri, Chili's, Shirley's.
Eat at Shirley today.
It's like
Shuri,
we're taking
back ribs.
We're taking Shuri to Chili's and giving her a Shirley temple.
Shoo baby back ribs.
And level 2. So you can pretty much see why I call this game Link to the Past before Link to the Past, except you don't level up in Link to the Past, because this is technically a JRPG, an action JRPG.
I see.
So it's kind of like Ys in a way.
Kind of, yeah. Only you don't bump into people. If you do bump into people, you die.
Yeah, our hero needs to take lessons from adult Kristen and how to bump into people and making them explode into tiny bits. The bump system really is formidable.
Well, they got rid of the bump system in the later games.
Yeah, because they lean more into action-oriented. I'm guessing the bump system was there because of hardware limitations.
I guess you could say they had to bump it up a notch.
Domain expansion.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Infinite bonk.
Also, like the
domain expansion. When?
Also, like in this game, you also get to charge up a energy ball made of fuck you energy. Like, watch.
Fuck you.
Habe, fuck you!
No. It's special, babe. Fuck you.
Wow, Rai, I didn't think you had that technique.
It's especially dangerous when you use it in the Aido style. Hidden technique, secret blade. Fuck you.
Isn't that essentially Sandro with extra steps?
Mayhaps.
Gale, second floor, but fuck you.
Or whatever the name of the sword guy was in Bizarria. I don't remember.
The sword guy.
What was his name?
You know, the guy who was possessed by a demon who made him seek out battle and wanted to kill things. Oh, what the fuck
That's
is
Rokuro. That's Rokuro.
Rokuro, okay.
It's the guy that he was possessed by a demon, but it's the guy that was possessed by a demon, had a gigantic cursed sword that he never used in battle, so he just stuck to dual blades.
Oh no, so there was something special about the sword, I think, that he couldn't use it unless he was fighting his brother or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he had a very, very picky sword. He would try to draw it out. It was like, monsters? Ew, yuck. I want to fight your brother instead.
Jay, what you just said right now made me think of... how did it go again? I hate sand. It gets in my shoes. Or however the fuck the right light went.
No, I don't like it when sand gets in me. Sand should not get in your shoes.
In this
Oh.
case,
Sand cake.
What?
in this case, if it's a sword, it's like, ew, I hate blood and how it gets in my steel.
But your brother's blood, ooh! Give me some of that! Yeah!
No!
Delicious!
It's so disgusting!
Okay, just a little bit more purple body armor.
You're,
Something
you-
dandyism.
You know, with all the Tony the Tigers you're killing, I'm pretty sure you're just banned from eating Frosted Flakes.
They say they're
I'm
great,
gonna
but
tell
they
you, this isn't great.
it ain't great. Right. Let's go buy your shit now.
Ah, yes, the average part of every basic RPG, farming enough gold to actually buy shit.
Don't you love it? Especially in old RPGs.
I just thank God I have crossed most of the games that require that off of my list.
Do we see
But would
free?
you replay those games?
If
Okay,
I had a
you're not safe for
compelling
free.
reason to.
For the funny.
Wait, don't forget to save if you can.
Okay, I will show you. I'll show you a really neat, the really neat the really neat saving method. But we need to go heal
Really
up at the
neat.
end first.
Point of that whole thing then. Oh,
Really neat saving feature. I automatically assume it's gonna be something really tedious.
It's not really devious, but let's just say it was something that's more so ahead of its time.
Oh, alright, I understand.
I actually am excited to get into Final Fantasy VII. It's been ages since I've delved into that game.
It would be interesting indeed.
Right there, yeah.
There's also a lot of neat retouching projects that I was looking into that'll
Which
be
one are you
interesting
gonna go
to see.
for?
Let me pull up my launcher and see which ones I decided to go with. One moment.
Will we be
Yeah.
naming party members, or will you be taking that?
No, I'm keeping it close to the original. It's Final Fantasy VII. You gotta stick with the classics.
And then there's me, who names Barrett like Egg.
Japanese
Eggward.
Dr. Pepper. I mean, not Dr. Pepper, Pepsi. Alright,
It's like, oh yeah.
alright. Ready to see?
I'm ready to
I'm
see.
curious.
If we can figure out how to do this. There we go.
I'm
This is how you save a game.
because I don't have the because my throat is still a little jacked up. I will just send you a screenshot so you can see.
Okay.
Anyways, you just saved.
Yep. Oh, most NES games during this time was relying on a password-based system. This didn't. You can actually save your game.
Oh. Oh yeah, because it used the the 3 save feature that a lot of JRPGs would come to have. And for 1990, this is really neat.
This was in 1990?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty much close to the NES's to the end of the NES's lifespan.
But yes, and I'm not looking to change things a bunch. I'm just looking to upscale some things where I can.
And name Clown
enough.
Fentanyl.
Name Clad Fentanyl.
Are we seriously naming Cloud Fentanyl?
No. This is 7. We can't mess with that. Besides, there
Oh,
are
yes, we
people with
can.
pitchforks.
But
Sure, we can change the names
Shuri.
No,
You
no,
can
no,
change
no, no,
the
Jay. You
name
have to
to
go. You have to go. Jay, you have to go. But Shubu!
Alright, let me try.
I'm
Alright, let's try again.
Mashichu!
But Shubu! We can change. It's funny changing your character's name to Fentanyl. I mean, it's a JRPG. We could just. I mean, it just pretty much gave us the feature to name it however we want. I know you want to keep it as the legacy as possible, but I know for damn sure that when we meet Aerith, we're gonna change her name back to Aerith instead
Or
of Aerith.
Actually, I don't care. What the game sets it as will be what her name is. But I suppose if you all want to name it, I suppose there's no harm in it.
Yes.
No, Fentanyl.
My fucking god. I am so glad I am not popular.
Shubu!
What?
People name these characters stupid shit all the time. It's not a big deal.
That's true.
You must be the
Oh,
ex-soldier. What was your name again?
Wait.
Fentanyl.
Oh, I have a perfect name for Aerith.
Oh no.
Aerith.
Oh dear. What? What'd you say?
I have a perfect name for Aerith.
What?
It's a surprise.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Just know that when you started
Scabbard?
and when we returned, no.
There we go.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I got it. But when you start the game, and when we eventually start Final Fantasy and we get to Aerith, this is where my plan comes. This is where my plan comes to fruition.
How so?
You'll see soon.
The hot air is no longer blowing.
Also, I did recently saw, and this is something I showed Shuri, that I showed someone speed running the entire game with every single party member available, including Aerith.
Oh, yeah, there are a ton of hacks you can use to keep Aerith past her supposed death.
Yeah, but like, there's a legit way to like save her, and it requires performing an exploit or glitch.
I know. Like, what is it? 3 or 4 years ago, I was doing a max luck run of 7 before, using one of the cheat codes because I thought it would make some difference in the gameplay.
It really doesn't, though.
Yeah, younger me did not know that, so I was trying to do something cool and unique, quote unquote, like max luck run. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it mostly just affects some drops and shit.
Well, tell that to Babby me.
Aww. I just picture kind of you as like a chibi version of Black Rock Shooter being like, "You can be the coolest!"
Just a chibi version of myself wearing the Black Rock Shooter hoodie. Twin tails.
Use your power to
That
open
is
the... I did not catch it as Dude said.
I want to be king of the gamers. No, I don't.
Use the power glove. It's so bad.
No, it's just bad.
Yep, it's bad.
It's just as bad as that fucking movie that was made to promote the Power Glove and Mario 3. What was that called? Like The Gamer or something?
The Wizard, I think.
The Wizard!
We should see that movie sometime. Just to make fun of it.
Have
I
you
have
been
not
paying
watched
attention to
that
the
in years.
commercial? It's the Power Glove. It's so bad.
No, it's bad.
Oh, I think that's the joke. Even in regular
it's the
show,
wizard.
an episode about it, they made it look like they knew how bad it is, so they just captured that.
Oh, there he is. Okay, so you need an item to wake him up. The item which I do have, in fact. Hold on.
I mean, just look at this
There we go.
creepy motherfucker.
Fix this and start the windmill. Zebu says a strange ball is hidden in these caves. He says it can break rock walls.
I love how
I
the
can turn
first
into a ball.
instinct. I love how the first instinct when you wake him up it says, "Don't play that shit again."
I'm a slime, and I will now spin dash.
That like he thought that flute was worse than Taylor Swift.
That's
We
one
have
of
a
the
new way of
things I
breath.
missed. That's one of the things I miss the most. Soda. Soda is really painful, as it turns out, when you have strep.
Ain't that the
dear.
The
truth?
shoe soda.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna sing a song. I want somebody to start up. I got a Glock in my Rari, and then I'll follow after.
Oh
Got a Glock in my Rari.
Sorry. 17 shots, no 28.
38.
I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 28.
I said, is she mine? But said to you be mine. She walked past and pressed rewind to see that there's one more time, and I got the soda.
No
Very
one
good,
can
very good.
control us. Yeah.
He says soda.
You have done well. I will now teach the magic of refresh. You now have refresh. What refresh does is that if you have any status effect, you'll be healed of it. But it does cost MP though.
Makes sense.
I will now read a passage from the funny book.
Is it a
I
fragmentary
love
passage?
this.
Quite possibly. Got this paper. Okay. Mankind knew they could never be ballin'. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. But they found beauty in the dribbling of the beasts, and they couldn't
Oh
lie to
my
themselves about it. In other words, they ballin'.
I think I found something really funny, but also really cursed. I'm gonna post it in an SFW chat. One moment.
Uh-oh.
Going back to the wizard, I remember that it was a running joke in some Angry Video Game Nerd episodes, and I remember the one where he couldn't beat Zelda 2, so he was like, fuck it, I'll just use the Power Glove. And while he was explaining he was just giving a final review of the game, he just kept moving his arms around the Power Glove while he was at the final boss against Dark Link, and when he finished his review, he looks over to the screen and sees that he beat the game with the Power Glove, and he just looks so fucking
Oh, I
shocked and
love that
surprised.
episode. I was like, wait. That episode was insane.
I think, alright, I'm pretty sure that someone else had to beat the game off screen, off camera. I'm 99% sure, because like there's no way
I
that
thought
Power
he
Glove could do
actually
all
did
of that.
That person,
I
you can
don't-
fucking die.
I don't think it did, because come on.
Hold on, BRB.
Get back to 1 moment.
Wait.
Alright, so we got poisoned, but that's okay. We have the power of refreshment.
The poison.
I thought we had poison resist. No way, I'm thinking in lore.
I think you
Never
already
mind.
used it. Yeah, I realize
minute.
it takes up a lot of MP. You're at
Wait a minute.
19 now.
What is that?
Okay, I
But
think I
wait,
made a
you still
mistake.
take damage.
I
What do you
think
mean?
I fucked up. I thought refresh refreshes you if you're a status ailment, but it just heals your HP.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
shit.
alright.
Quick, you should still use refresh when your health is low enough. There we go.
Arai-chan. I
Hmm?
have obtained the game.
What game?
The game.
What game?
A horror game that we were looking for earlier.
Oh! Okay, now I remember.
Which one is it?
Eerie! A really old game that I had trouble remembering earlier, but I'm glad I did remember.
From ye old era of 2012.
Oh, what's it called? What's it called again?
Eerie.
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 I put it in chat.
There we go.
Eerie.
Eerie.
I bet it's a very eerie game.
It's short but pretty difficult from what I remember.
I've never even seen any gameplay on it.
So basically, you're in some sort of nuclear facility, tunnel, sewer, whatever the fuck, and the objective is finding your way out while avoiding a spookly, gangly fuck who looks like a cross between the Rake and those generators from RE4.
Ooh,
I gave it the wrong name.
that does sound interesting, though.
The
Total
links
runtime.
are very scarce, though.
Yeah.
There's an archive of it, though. On Internet Archive.
I have to look this up myself. Apparently, Erie is a city in Pennsylvania. That's not what I'm looking for.
Also, what the fuck is that green thing?
A slime, I
It's Shrek.
think? A type of slime? A slug? I don't know.
It looks like the slugs from Earthbound.
Slug slime? Sloom?
A slurp.
A slurp.
slurp.
Slurp?
Yes, we're gonna call these things slurps from now on.
Oh no!
It's the Shrek slurp. What are you doing in my slab?
Slap!
Slimy cave?
That red fuck is a poison slime, the one that poisoned us.
Red slimes are the dangerous. Also, remember, we have to get the balls so we can break these walls with our ball.
You
Running.
think you're pretty mature, huh?
I mean, alright, none of us are mature here.
Not fair
I
point.
mean, I'm the most mature one of you fuckers here, and even I'm not that mature, so there we go.
Pretty funny, huh? They're gonna be dead.
I am the
Ooh,
ultimate
this is
form of
cute.
comedy. But I am cursed with balls.
Ooh, rock monster.
Oh, that is cute.
Aww.
That gets a heart.
Warp. No, not warp it. Oh, I need to see this one. What'd you post? Oh, a doll.
It's a doll. It's a whole doll.
I just saw what you posted in SFW too. Oh my goodness.
What?
Toshiba.
Oh no.
I hate how that's true. And the only thing I genuinely remember about Yosuga no Sora is that apparently Fuwamoto were into it.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
That
now?
was my reaction.
Why? Do they
I don't know.
what's in it?
They do.
I'm
Apparently.
pretty sure they do.
I'm scared. I'm a scared Zen.
Yosuga no Sora, more like no Suga no Sora.
Yeah, I see that shit. I'm like, nah, fuck that.
throw my head at you.
Bats! These fucks are annoying. But again, anything in old NES games that fly to annoy you are annoying.
I can agree to that. Our flying enemies in NES games suck. But for some reason, they look less like bats and more like boomerangs.
They look like jelly beans
They
to me.
look. I want to eat the bats now. Because of what you just said.
The flying creatures thing you mentioned, I really think that they were even worse than the fucking ghouls and ghosts and goblins fucking thing. Remember them being erratic as fuck.
Nightmare. They were a nightmare. Also, Ghosts and Goblins is a really interesting game.
Ooh, we got an upgrade.
I like ghosts and goblins, even though it makes you want to put my fist through my fucking wall.
This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do with those bats. I'm just gonna pick up those jelly bean bats that look like batarangs, and I'm gonna just.
So,
Hey, positive note, I can actually swallow things now if I chew them.
yay!
Oh.
You're saying?
Also, we found the ball that we need. It's basically a supercharged. Never mind.
You have to charge it harder.
It's actually going to be my birthday coming up, so I'm thinking about what I want to do for that.
The shooting.
Oh.
It's on a Friday, so maybe I'll plan something special, I don't know.
We'll figure something out. Also, looking up on Eerie, it's a free survival horror game for PC.
Alright.
Basically, you explore a nuclear power generator lab
Ah,
and
here we
accident occurs on a nuclear plant under Lake Erie, and in which then the locals just begin vanishing. and you play as an investigator who is called onto the scene to investigate these disappearances. But will later quickly find out that he got trapped under the facility and have to avoid all the spookly wooklies that are in the way.
Spookily
I'm
wookily?
spooky.
Sure, yeah.
I am.
Then you were about as scary as a couch cushion.
Ow.
You're scary. You are just as scary as a My Little Pony character.
Oh my goodness.
Huh?
Also, I
Oof.
think I know where this room leads to, so I'm just gonna go ahead and eat this herb.
My little Zenny, my little Zenny.
Alright, I'm also gonna chuck this Pepsi.
Man, I
keep
can't wait until I can drink soda again.
We're gonna get you the biggest cup you can drink.
Alright, let's go!
Oh my
Oh
god.
god. It's him, Arai.
So,
It's-
real quick, I was looking at the Million Arthur fighting game, and I found a color set that looks very familiar to our raccoon here for one of the characters
Oh?
in audience row.
Let me guess.
Does that
it's
look
Million
familiar
Arthur.
to you? Yes, it's Thief Arthur. Oh, this
Oh.
colors
It actually
look familiar?
does look fairly close.
A bit.
Ow.
Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of look familiar to Arai here.
Wow.
Like one of her earlier color palette sets.
Oh, I hate games that do this shit. It's like, you suck! This is what happened because you sucked!
Well, you gotta admit that game overs like these were a product of its time.
Pew.
You know, maybe if you didn't suck, people wouldn't have to suffer, but too bad you suck.
Oof.
You are a baby. You are a baby.
You know, one game I'm kind of surprised you never looked into if you look like games like this, honey, is Asta Libra. That game was really fun.
I remember you telling me about it each day. And you're also gushing heavily about it too.
It's so much
for the wrong
fun!
reason. Yes, it is. It's very much fun. I remember when you beat it, you had some very choice words about the game and the people that made it.
Wait, no, that wasn't Asta Libra, that was another game.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of a different game. I was thinking of Astria Ascending.
No, that's Astria Ascending, not Asta Libra. They sound the same, but different.
No, don't blame me. That both games start with Ast. Anyways, I remember you were singing praises about Astro Libra when you were playing it. Like, I was almost convinced you put in over 400 hours on that game.
I think I might have. Let me check.
Where?
No, only 106.
That's still pretty. That is still pretty long though. Like, I think I've become to realize how lengthy JRPGs really are. It's like, for a time, I used to have this belief that I would try to beat it as quickly as I can, but then it turns out that I would just play it for like months, if not a year on end, for me to finish it.
Oh.
Like, these are games with like 60 to 80 hour stories. It's gonna take you a long time for you to get to the ending. In the case for me and Xenoblade, in between all the breaks I took, and in between doing me everything, it took me over a year and a half.
You know, everyone's all excited about Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, and that's great, but all I can really think of is, fuck that, I've done my time.
I can understand it, which is why I'll play it for you. Which is why I'll play it so that you don't have to, Shuri.
I think somewhere around the time I was using a skeleton to fly around looking for tiny lobsters was when I just finally lost it.
You must find funny lobsters. I'd love to make you suffer for this side quest. Find my lobsters and I will give you shit.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking Nopon. I am convinced that the Nopon are their own worst enemy. Everything bad that happens to the Nopon is because of the Nopon.
My god, it's like Nopon are an evolutionary anomaly. You just wonder how they're able to survive despite being grossly stubborn.
Oh, and the dumbest shits around. Let's not forget that.
Oh, let's not forget that.
They're just colorful potatoes. They're just colorful potatoes.
Colorful, more like vomit. If you consider vomit colorful.
It can be.
Oh my god, honey, no. No. No.
Arai's probably one of those people that will just eat a Nopon because they look like a potato. Just like what happened to Tatsu.
Honestly, more they look like chicken karage to me.
Chicken karage. I don't know, now I'm getting hungry for chicken karage. I just had tenderloins last night.
Oh, that's okay. We'll just have Lindley go ahead and finally roast that one Nopon I can't be arsed to remember the name of. Tatsu. Yeah, we'll have Lynn roast Tatsu finally. It'll be great.
Don't forget to save if you can.
But you can't save inside cave.
You can't save inside
Bruh.
caves?
You're using it. You're okay. Use your totally legit powers to make a save state.
No!
Fucking damn
Somehow-
it.
But
I'm gonna say,
somehow
this is
I need to do
Arai
that.
we're talking about. Do you expect her to use that?
Come on, Arai, you can do it. You can beat Count Dracula.
You're right. This is Cine I'm talking about. What was I thinking?
What?
You cannot beat me, for I am the great Dracula.
Dracula.
It doesn't seem like you're losing that much health, though.
These bats, though.
They're back to the bone.
Okay, never mind. You are dropping like a damn stone.
I thought you were gonna say you were dropping like a damn fly.
You know, I've wanted to try this game out once. I honestly thought you'd be playing the Game Boy Color remake.
I've heard that the Game Boy version is more inferior compared to this. Like, more slowdown and more screen crunch.
I also heard this game got re-released on the Switch.
Yep. Under the NES online thing.
Oh, right. It's on there. I didn't think it was on there because I remember seeing another game called Crystalis and I thought it wasn't that.
That's American box arts for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you seen the box art
Wild,
for
ain't it?
Avenging Spirit? Looks nothing like the game that it's advertising.
I'll look it up right now. Hang on. I'll show
think
there
I
and the
remember that.
Crystalis American box art. Hang on. Avenging Spirits.
Bruh.
Yep, there we go.
Yep, there it is.
Wait, what's going on? I'm confused.
Jay
James
just
looking
looked-
at the box art of
The American
I'll
box
just-
art of Avenging Spirit.
For you. I'll just show you. This picture describes a million words.
I will also see too.
The fuck? The fuck? The fuck?
No, in all fairness, you do get to possess a monster in the game, but even then,
I don't
What's
think
the
it's
point
to
of
that
doing
extent.
That's the biggest instance of false advertising I've ever seen in my life.
That's the point. You just have to marvel at that American box arts because I think we reached the peak when it comes to it. It's like you can just imagine what the thought process went into making this box art. Oh, we're making a cute game with a cute ghost, right? I wonder how we can make. I wonder how we could make a cover art for this cutely ghostly game with monsters and stuff, so we could advertise it to American people. I wonder how we should do that. I know. We just get a guy with a Tommy gun.
something Mia, something Khemia this
Khemia.
way come.
Tell us.
Hi,
Hello.
welcome to Crystalis, my favorite game.
Crystalis.
You came in just in time because I was laughing at the Avenging Spirit cover.
It's very, very goofy.
It's like this is if America was a box art, this would be it. It's just a picture of a guy holding a Tommy gun with a trench coat. Does it have
Hey,
ghosts
you're
in
not
it?
wrong.
Does it have monsters in it? No, of course not. This is America, bitch. We don't handle business with our ghosts. We handle it with trench coats and bullets.
Jesus.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
How is the Mia?
The Mia is tired.
hi, tired. I'm Zen.
Hi, Mia is tired. I'm a shark. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm dying. There's... I think you just reminded me. ADGN did something a while back where instead of it says like the 24 days of Christmas thing, every day he reviewed a Bat Gaming box art.
I think I remember that. What season
I
was that?
remember that.
What season
Yeah.
of AVGN was that?
I think it was season 11. I know it came on like 2015, I would say.
Is he even still doing stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he still does stuff. He's still doing episodes. I mean, 3 weeks ago he did an episode on video game commercials. And just before that, he did an episode of Gex.
Gexing all over the place.
Like
Oh,
this guy
no.
right here.
I am the great Dracula, and I shall curse you with the ultimate magic known to man. Say Gex!
Oh boy.
Oh no, I got something worse. You think you can beat me, hero? I will turn you into the American box art.
No, not the American box art.
I'm gonna turn around into bad box art Mega Man.
No.
I shall turn you into the UX box art of Panic Restaurant.
Oh god, the Panic Restaurant box art.
Oh, you're smiling? We can't have smiles in this land. For every game you come out, shall suffer from the
Finally!
box art.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
We got rabbit boots. You wanna know what rabbit boots do? They make you jump.
Jump like a kangaroo.
Like a wallaby.
Hey, say jump.
Like a bunny.
Jump.
I have sent the American box arts for Crystalis. They're not that bad. But I look like the Japanese version of the Japanese box art of Crystalis or Godslayer. And the first thing I said said internally when I saw this is this Fire Emblem?
Oh no.
I'm Akahana. I used to have an unusual statue, but I've dropped it near the river. It was a great find and will be difficult to replace. Have you seen it? No, but we will find it. It is important.
And then no one will ever lose their statue again.
Yeah, no.
When?
It's a image of hope.
Wow.
What?
Eh.
Okay, that is a tavern. I don't remember where that place is.
It's an
First of all,
item store.
Ah. We're going to the inn where it's more expensive.
Usually that symbol in older games with the scales denotes item stores.
There you go.
Okay, now I'm just looking over the other back gaming box arts. The one for Batman Arkham City is just it's less of a cover art and more like advertisement.
Let me look at the Arkham. Oh, I had the Game of the Year cover art, not the original one.
Okay, so I'm looking
Well,
at
Arkham
the
City?
original.
That's the Game of the Year cover art.
I'm now looking at the original box art. Looking for the original box art for Godslayer. Is this Fire Emblem?
That's exactly. That's the same thought I had.
It might as well
It
be.
literally looks like Fire Emblem.
Must be John
It's
Fire Emblem?
literally
What's
long hair
Max?
Leroy.
A leather armor and some
Oh my god, it is a long hair, Roy.
and a bronze shield. We're gonna do a lot of grinding for the.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's true. Also, I have a hot take. It may surprise you.
Oh boy.
I think that the bad box art Mega Man is not as bad anymore.
Eh?
It's like the box art for Mega Man 1, you know, the one with back box art Mega Man. I think for me, it's just not as ugly anymore. I mean, sure, it has aged really poorly, and it was a bad representation of what Mega Man looks like, but I think the only reason why I don't think it's ugliest anymore is because there have been other box arts worse than it that have released in the coming years.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah.
And also the fact that they kind of, like, immortalized that box art Mega Man into an actual character in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So the mystique is just gone from that. It's like... I don't know what the hell Capcom were drinking at the time. You just go... Hey, remember when our American neighbors turned Mega Man into a sad, middle-aged old man? Let's make him as a character in Street Fighter Cross Tekken!
Did you see he was getting added to? Did
Oh, look
you
at
see
that.
that he
We found
was
the
being
statue.
added to the community version of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yeah, I saw it, and they actually put that box art Mega Man in it.
They also put Jury in that, which is very interesting.
Is as well. Like, I figured I remember the last time I saw the community version, they put Hayato in it.
They put Asura the last time I was checking in on it.
Asura is really cool in that game. Probably the coolest mod in that entire mod, in my opinion. Damn.
Akahana.
Now we give him the statue. Here's my statue! Use this gas mask! Alright, the gas mask. We needed to enter the forest.
You
I'm
know,
gonna eat
all
the gas
JRPG music is really catchy.
It's also very calming, occasionally.
I guess.
It would have been a lot, but I don't understand. But, like, I think that's what I'm saying, that, like, because that box art Mega Man has been memed so much, suddenly the mystique of being it's so bad kind of just, like, went away. And I don't know if it's, like, a so bad it's good kind of way. It's just, like, it's from bad to just, It's like, I get a Capcom, he's a sad old man. How am I supposed to react to that?
But it's funny because balding and shit, I don't know.
I mean, is it okay, like, is it bad when I say that box art Mega Man is like the worst character in that game? Like, I thought it was bad, but then I saw what they did to Cole from Infamous, and I just went sad.
Wait,
Oh
Cole
no,
was
what
in.
did they do?
Cole was in that game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the second time they've done him dirty in a fighting game.
The first one being PlayStation All-Stars.
Alright,
Wait,
let me
I
look
thought-
that.
I thought Cross Tekken came before that. Huh?
Let me look this crap up.
I think PlayStation All-Stars came out in like 2013, and Cross Tekken came out in 2014. I think no. Hang on, now I have to look this up because
It would have to be.
My mind is thinking that they both came out the same year.
Busy town. Bring me.
Oh, no.
That's the Seal Cave. You should visit there.
Oh no.
What did they do to Cole?
Oh no.
They jobified Cole.
They
looks so
jobberfied
glimless.
him?
He looks so
What?
glimless.
What the fuck? They Street Fightered him. What
They
the fuck?
they made him take copious amounts of protein powder, and this is the result.
Dear God, not even I drink that much protein.
So funny thing, Street Fighter Cross Tekken came out in March 2012. PlayStation All-Stars came out in November 2012.
Then All-Stars came after.
Yeah.
Which means the first jobification was Cross Tekken, and the second one was All-Stars.
Yep.
How else would you describe it, Shuri?
I mean, I guess barefoot.
It's just sad because they took a cool character like Cole and gave him American Dad square chin.
American Dad square chin. Wow.
So where's the mod where we replace him with Stan Smith? Voice lines and all.
It's not out there, but we could convince someone to make it.
I'm sorry, Cole does not look good in the Street Fighter art style.
Exactly.
Yeah, they kind of butchered him.
Like, the Tekken characters, yes, those actually look good in the art style. Because you can believe it. But
And then there's
Cole?
this guy.
Fuck! I mean,
It's
shit!
also, Shuri, to answer your question, it's Street Fighter Cross Tekken. They butchered everything in that game.
It's pretty much Capcom's answer to MK vs. DC universe.
So they just gave the main team a crayon and just told them to have at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard
Yes.
somebody wheezing. Am I wrong?
I just sent a meme about Kirby box arts in America versus Japan.
I think I recognize where that meme comes from. That's a really old webcomic.
All in the family. I miss it so much.
Oh yeah.
It's-
Which one?
Remember, American Kirby is forbidden to smile. Alright. Brawl in the family. Oh, I think I remember that.
Oh, Brawl in the Family, that's it, I remember that.
It's a really old, webcomic. I think I may have read some a little bit of it as well. I think when I was a kid, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay, after seeing gameplay, I am fully convinced. SNK, why have you not put him in a game yet? I mean, you put Cristiano Ronaldo in a game, what's stopping you from putting John Crystalis?
I mean, after all, they did put the Dragon Warrior character as a DLC in Brawl, so maybe.
That's Smash
I think
Brothers,
you're thinking of
though.
Legend Quest. And you're thinking of Ultimate.
Ultimate, that's right. Well, one of them.
Also, you're just Dragon Warrior. You're turning my bones into little. No one,
Oh,
barely
Dragon Quest
anyone
Pro
has
Tag.
Yeah, because Dragon Warrior was the American name for Dragon Quest. Because everything must be Americanized during that time.
Well, wait.
It's like, oh, Dragon Quest? Nah, that name is for babies. Let's give it a different manner name, like Dragon Warrior.
I thought the reason they went with Dragon Warrior was because there was technically another title with a similar name at the time.
It's because there was a board game in the US that called Dragon Quest that had the trademark and they didn't want to didn't want to step on their toes.
Oh, okay, that makes much sense. They just wanted to avoid legal trouble.
It was kind of like a better safe than sorry sort of situation.
That
I
makes
can
sense.
understand. Yeah, okay, that makes totally much sense. Alright, I'm sorry, America. You get this off just one time. But I will still not forgive you for making for making Kirby never smile again.
I'm just picturing the personification of America just smiling happily now. Yay!
You can see that it's called Axis Powers Italia.
Is it the one they were? Is it the one where they where they named after the characters of they named the characters after each country and then made them look sexy as fuck?
Yep.
Yep. And I watched the shit out of that as a kid. Not as a kid, but when I was like 13.
Then you should.
I am afraid.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Then you also probably remember Heta Oni then.
Oh.
Judging by that reaction.
Heta Oni, what's that?
Basically, Hetalia meets Oni. It's like a full comprehensive game with lore and a bunch of other shit.
Oh no.
I remember.
I feel so sorry for what these boys are about to get into.
Okay, we're almost there to our quota.
What's the quota, dear Arai-chan?
Making enough money so we can buy our armor.
How much money do we need?
Needed for the leather armor and the bronze shield. And we're almost there.
Yeah, you should be fairly close.
It's like I remember remembering Hetalia and another game you might recognize. It's also called Oran High School Book Club.
I watched a lot of that too.
Is that like I look at this today's anime age and what happened in the past where anime like this was not commonplace, but like you hear most girls going gaga over this. Nowadays we have evolved from that. They just go gaga over everything. They see a moderately handsome man and they go, yes, I want to goon.
When you realize how big the frickin' harem genre was in the frickin' 90s, I mean, we had people going crazy over Tenchi Muyo. That was one of the earliest ones.
Hey, Tenchi Muyo was actually good though.
And
that's the
I haven't
difference.
heard of Tenchi Muyo, but I'll take your word for it. What I'm saying
Here,
is
let me
like,
think.
I think it's gotten
read the
strong
manga.
because we've gotten to the point where they straight up make gachas where you date men.
Yeah, that tracks.
And I don't remember what it's called. Like, I don't even remember. It was like
Love in Deep Space.
That one! Thank you, Mia. Love in Deep Space.
Why would Mia know what that is? No idea. Don't worry about it.
Mia,
Heavy down.
I wanna be honest. I want to be honest with you.
Please tell me you haven't played that game.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Oh no! Oh no!
No
Oh
comments.
no, Mia, you're far into the rabbit hole.
Alright, that's enough.
Like, how much did you fork over?
Oh no.
$0 dose.
Are you sure?
Okay, that is honest. If you haven't spent honest, then you are unfazed by the clutches of these beautifully detailed 2D men. Which, this is the most fascinating thing about the game, is just that you don't roll for the characters, per se. Like, in most gacha games, you just roll for the characters, and in some other times you roll for the outfit. But in Love and Deep Space, you roll for the dates of the characters that you get.
Huh?
What if I told you Love and Deep Space and Infinity Nikki have the same developer?
Hold on, what?
I wouldn't be surprised. That's not too surprising considering these two games kind of look similar in terms of art style.
I did not know that, actually. That's actually very interesting.
But essentially, say you got a guy that you really like, and they have in the gacha pool, they have a date scene where you like take him to like fucking the tower in Seattle or some shit. That's an event.
Take him to Legoland.
You mean the Space Beetle?
Saber.
Yeah.
Got excited.
It's like you still can use them like in gameplay, but like you still get some scenes where like you go on a date with him somewhere, but using gacha currency that you spent. And that's not even the most interesting part about Love and Deep Space, because you know what Love and Deep Space has that differentiates itself from any other gacha game in the market? It has a fucking period tracker.
I
You know what? Now that you mention it, I think I have heard of this game somewhere.
What?
You did I stutter?
No. Huh?
This game knows their audience really well. It's exactly what you
Brain
think.
404 did that.
It's exactly what you think it is. It helps tracks your blood moon cycle. And then the guy that you're dating comes and tells you that. It's like, hey, you had strawberries on your jam.
Are you?
What?
You god.
What the fuck are you on about?
Do I have permission to scream into my pillow?
Yes,
Yes, you may.
Okay, 1 second.
Because
Permission granted.
I was watching. You know the thing. I was watching Cars during that time.
You
and I was
were
listening to trash talks about it.
you were watching Cars, and you got into deep space.
Okay, let me explain. I was watching Cars, and then I thought, well, let me put a clip from Trash Taste podcast, so like I can put it while I'm watching Cars. Then they talked about Love in Deep Space, and then they talked about the thing that I just said that I won't say again. And when I heard that, I shit you not, I dropped my sponge. I dropped everything when I heard that because I was such in utter disbelief.
I'm
we live in a
in
society.
utter disbelief right now.
It's like I can understand that this game is mainly for the female audience, but I think they
Hold
did
on.
it too well.
I need to give my honest, like, physical reaction to this. I'm just like,
Well, you know, it's not the weirdest crap that people have tried. It's pretty damn weird, but it's not the weirdest.
But why? Why though?
Because, Zen.
Goon.
Now I'm kind of curious. Curious
Oh,
to find the weirdest Gacha games. Let me see.
It's like, and it's pretty popular too. It's like sometimes you come across like a list of like, the top 20 gacha games in terms of sales. It's like you got a bunch of Hoyoverse titles. You got Fate Grand Order. Love and Deep Space is somewhere within that top 20.
I looked and I already found a game with an unfortunate name.
I sentenced JayJay to playing every single Gooner Gacha game out there.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
You're cooked. Get on Azure Lane, get on Blue Archive, get on all of them.
Never. Well, wait. I mean,
Blue
joke's on
Archive.
you. Mia, joke's on you. I played Azure Lane.
I sentenced you to Astral Party.
Astral Party.
That game is dead. I haven't seen anybody I know play it.
That game was weird, which is too bad. It looked fun.
I
We had
tried
plans
it
to
and
play it, I remember. Oh, go on.
I tried it, but I didn't really like it.
Like, I knew we had plans to try it, but we never had an opportunity to actually play it.
Well, it just never went anywhere.
You're gonna tell me about the game?
Oh no, I just found a Gacha game with a really unfortunate title.
I still want to
How's it
know.
called?
Please
I
don't say it
hear-
out loud.
I'll just link it to Jay one moment.
Okay. I will not say the name for the sake of
Send it to me as well. I'm curious.
That is funny.
Oh no. Oh dear. That is certainly unfortunate.
Yeah. Alright, I won't say the name, but I'll just ask you this question, Shuri. Do you play as a guy in that game?
Oh yes, it's one of those generic games. It's one of those generic harem gashas. It's just a really unfortunate name.
Oof. Oof. That's all I needed to know. We can carry on.
Stretch.
Still an itch?
Stretchy stretch.
During that whole talk, I realized something. We're not supposed to be in this area yet.
Also, Hawk might appreciate this.
Alright, if it makes you feel any better, that does always happen to me a lot.
Oh no. Hawk, avert your eyes.
Okay, any
Sherry, why did you type that?
I
Why?
actually typed that. I found that.
Oh my! This is the woman who said that she's more mature than all of us.
Yeah.
I did not type that. I found that.
There's a reason why I said earlier in the stream that none of us are mature.
So mature
That's
indeed.
why.
Oh my god.
Mother of God. And we found the true Crystalis, everyone.
There we go.
Oh,
The true
dear.
Crystalis is whatever the fuck this was.
Well, I think
No,
this
I
is a
did
good.
not mean it.
I
Sorry.
think this is a good stopping point for today. I'd like to thank everyone for 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 coming by and watching me play one of my favorite games on the NES. Even if the conversation took a cursed turn.
You're welcome. Like, if I must quickly say things about the game, it's like, it's a really cool NES game for its time. It's like, if you're really fan of games like the original East titles and Link to the Past, then this one might be your cup of tea.
Mm.
And if you're also a fan of SNK, before they made fighting games, then you can also check this out as well.
Just don't play the Game Boy Color version. That doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist
I'm
at all.
definitely gonna give it a try.
What Game Boy Color version?
I don't even know what this game is.
It's Crystalis, otherwise known as Godslayer.
Go to
Hi.
Slayer.
Alright then. This will be it from us for now. But until then, we shall see everybody on the flip side. Sayonara!
Bye.
Bye-bye.